Early arm raise. So anytime we're talking about guys that have extremely high power output and, essentially throw the ball at a high velocity, you see a commonality across the board of obviously a lot of commonalities, but the one thing that I look for is the arm raise and the position of the hand approaching front foot strike, right? And then at front foot strike. So the commonality that we see, again, we'll just kind of use Bauer here. Let's go right there. So the commonality that you see is the hand, there's an arm delay period, right? So at hand separation, get the ball out on time, great. Enter the drive phase. You see a commonality of this internal rotation we talked about earlier occurring on time with that hand raise into retraction. So that is all happening on time. And then you see that frame or 3 frames before front foot strike, it's almost that delaying mechanism of the hand, and then boom, up and then out. So here's the thing, right? So we want to establish efficient kinetic sequencing. We want to make sure that we're getting as much energy back from the ground up through the kinetic chain, out through the fingertips as possible. And if our arm is early before everything else, then your hand's so early that now you're having to kind of generate more independent energy with your arm instead of allowing all of it to process at once. It's just timing, man. So yeah, essentially, like, we're trying to kind of delay that path and then make it, as efficient as possible with the timing mechanism of everything. Stroman, same way, drive phase, delay, retraction, internal rotation of the hip, hand raise occurring on time, front foot strike coming down, boom, 45 degrees, elbow below the shoulder, hand above the elbow and the shoulder, boom. So again, that's just that process there, that sequencing allows us to maximize our kinetic energy on time, up through the chain, out through the ball hand. And as I mentioned, you're just a little bit early, which I think is causing you to have to generate more.